And now I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Daz, and this my journal. And today we on day 18 of this 90-day semen retention journey. If you've been following along for so long, congrats. And I apologize for yesterday because I uploaded the wrong video, but I definitely have a set day 17, and I'm gonna get that to y'all later too. So watch out for that. Today, what I want to get into is learn to control the power you have, and remember Jesus to stay grounded. Let me say that one more time. While you're doing this semen retention journey, remember the power you have, but remember Jesus to stay grounded. Let me break it down a little. Let me just give you like a full theory of what I'm talking about, and then break it down in little steps. So I just been watching or paying attention, and I see that when people get power, it usually go to their head. You know how they say, money is the root of all evil? I don't think it's money. I think it's the people that has power but want control is the root of all evil. Let me break that down now, because how much time we see people get to where they want to be in life or get everything that they want to be in life, but it doesn't satisfy them. It's not enough for them. They want to keep going. And I understand that drive too, because when you have a purpose on this earth and you know that your purpose is to keep getting, earn and give back or whatever the situation is, you're going to always want to work, because, just being lazy don't feel good as a man. So you won't always want to work, which is understandable. But when you want control now, and you already got everything that you want, now you got so much that you want to control things and how things is operated and control it for your liking, that's when you start being corrupt, or people just start being corrupt, or when they think that they got too much power, where they think that they could oversee God. And then once you start thinking like you could oversee God, that's when you start doing things that's not in alignment with God, and you start idolizing yourself, and you start getting too big-headed, and then you get to the point where you think that nothing can touch you, or you're untouchable, or you can't be stopped. And we are human. God can stop anybody in this earth. So that's why I use God. I believe in God. I don't care how much power I get, how much power I have, and how much power I do receive. I'm going to always know that there's a God above, and I'm going to follow the laws of God, because it keeps you humble. It teaches you how to be a righteous person. A righteous person knows that integrity is better than lying for personal gain. A righteous person knows that they will do things out of the kindness of their heart. They exude kindness. They exude things to help people grow. That's what people with integrity do. They're not looking to take from you. They're looking to help you. And if you could bring something to their table, that's a plus. You get what I'm saying? So people lose that when they get too much power, or people lose that when they feel like they above everything. And I believe in the universal laws, and I believe that God put them here for a reason, for us to follow them. So just me doing my research and everything, like on the Proverbs, and just reading Proverbs, and seeing the words from the wisest man that was ever to live, so be said, and seeing how he was just breaking down everything that's immoral and everything that we make normal in this day and age is usually not normal. I know I feel like I'm going on a rant, but I'm just breaking it down so you can see like that life is about energy. God is the strongest energy of all. Of course, there's different energies. If you believe in God, you believe in the devil. But if you believe in God and you got faith in God, you know that the God is stronger than anything that could go against you. So life is about energy, right? If life is about energy, you got to follow certain laws to remain grounded. For example, I don't like talking. I don't want to put too many people's name, but look at Diddy. Look at Diddy. He probably felt like he had so much power that he was above the law. He was above anything. And look what happened. Another person, I feel like Kanye is one of the perfect examples. I feel like Kanye know God. I feel like Kanye know God. Kanye is a very brilliant person. Don't let that fool you. Don't let the media fool you. Kanye is a very brilliant person. And I feel like Kanye know God. But once he started getting too much power, he started to allude into thinking that he was God. And once you start thinking that you are God, you start idolizing yourself. And you start doing things that's against the nature of law. And if God gave it to you, he can definitely take it back. So I'm just saying that to say, stay grounded in just knowing that there's something that's higher than you. There's a higher power out there. Oh, like that's monitoring all our actions. That's monitoring what you do. That's monitoring how you feel, what you feel in your heart too. Because you could do a good action, but if you didn't do it from the heart, it's not registering as a good action. It's just registering as doing something to be seen, you know? So I just want to get at that before I go into the full lesson. Now the full lesson is learn your power when you on semen retention. Learn the power that you got. I know I was just talking about God, and I don't want to like, make it about God, but this is definitely, and he's definitely included, but I don't want to make it solely on that because this is semen retention too, and I want you to gain some knowledge on that. But if God made us in his image, and he's the most powerful being or powerful energetic thing ever in that ever been existed, right? Just imagine how much power we have. Let's imagine. They say we only use about 8 to 10% of our brain. So imagine if we tapped in and really just started learning and trying to gain and building our neurons in our brain to get better. How powerful we'll be. You hear people talking about manifesting and willing things into their life. That's the power of the mind. That's the power of the mind. And it might seem as if it seemed like weird or quirky at first because we're not used to that, especially growing up where I'm from. We're not used to that. All of that is like woo-woo nonsense. Like, oh, that nigga crazy, or you know what I mean? So when you start practicing and you start getting into, you start seeing like, wow, like, oh, okay. The mind, when you tap into your mind and knowing what power you have, you could do anything that you want to do on this earth. And one of the best ways to tap into your power is to hold your energy on semen retention. When you hold your energy, you building that life force right back up. So you building your life force right back up. Now your brain gonna have it's gonna have all the nutrients and everything that it needs to move and produce the way it needs to. So learn the power that you got. Stop letting fear or anything hold you back, because that was one of my problems too. I used to let fear kill me. I used to let fear kill some of my opportunities because I'm fearing what could happen. Nah. We got power. We have power, especially on semen retention. Let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question. When you walk in now, since you've been on semen retention, if you did the whole 18 days, don't you feel different? Don't you feel the energy is different? Don't you feel how people respond to you is different? Don't you feel how people draw close to you is different? I mean, at first, people was like, standoffish because your energy probably was too strong at first, but now that you've grown into your energy, you know how to harness it a little bit better. Don't you see people just like trying to gravitate to you? It's the energy it brings, because like I said, everything is energy. Everything is energy, and you're not gonna get it until you get it. I'm telling you, it's one of them things where it's like God Don't put nothing. He gonna make you hear it. This was what happened with me first, right? He was making me hear about energy and stuff like that, right? And meditating and just getting my brain right. But I always thought it was just like, coming from the hood, it's like, we got this. Nah. Once you start understanding and you start gaining more understanding and you start gaining more knowledge and wisdom from God, you start seeing things like, whoa, what I was taught is a lot of what I was taught I had to unlearn to fill in the space for the new. Because a lot of what I was taught, it was not good for us. And that's what I realized, especially like eating 3 times a day, or it's just like treating your body a certain way, not taking care of your body, fighting more for money instead of fighting more to build who you are or build yourself as a person. It's just so much, it's so much that we don't do that drains us of our power. It drains us of our power, and I'm learning that. And I'm telling you, listen, it used to sound weird to me too. I'm from the hood. Like, it used to sound weird to me too. But then I started reading, gaining knowledge and understanding, and just keep feeling myself, no matter how much time my body kept trying to tell me, oh, stay away from it or whatever the situation. I always just kept picking myself back up and going. And I kept asking for knowledge. I kept asking God for knowledge and wisdom. And now I would say that he just blessed me with some wisdom to understand the power of energy. And while I'm moving forward, I'm gonna keep asking for knowledge and wisdom so I can understand. Because when you understand good, you gotta be aware of bad too. Because if you're not aware of bad, you're gonna get caught up in the bad, not knowing that you even did bad. So what's that saying? If you knew better, you would do better. So let's learn how to just build ourselves. Because building, taking care of you should be your main priority. I see people, my fault, I froze right there because I wanted to, taking care of you, I wanted to finish that statement. Taking care of you should be your main priority, because if you take care of you, it's going to take care of everything else. Let me explain that. I done seen people work so hard at jobs they hate for a paycheck. On the weekend, go out to go drink. The only 2 days they get to enjoy is them 2 days on the weekend. On the weekdays, they're not even planning on trying to move forward. And and they don't like that life. But they do it because they just, I have to do it. No, you don't. Take care of yourself first. If you're working a job that you don't like, save up. I'm not going to tell you just quit. Save up enough, quit. Do what you love. Follow. God gave us all a passion. God gave us all something to do. And the people that's depressed that life is not doing what they supposed to be doing. Remember that. Because when you genuinely doing something that you love, it brings you nothing but joy. It brings you nothing but excitement. It brings you, when I'm doing something that I love, when I'm editing videos, when I'm making music, when I'm just doing anything creative or anything that I love to do, even talking to you, even talking to y'all, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Who would have thought I could sit here for 15 plus minutes and just, yap about things that I've been going through, or just yap about my progress in life, and genuinely feeling good when I see comments or people commenting and sharing their stories or sharing their experiences. And I'm realizing that it brings me joy. You get what I'm saying? To see other people working and building themselves up to be good too. So I would like to say this, man. Learn the power you have. The power you have lies within you. God is all around you. God put a piece of him in you too. Power is you. Learn the power that you have. But remember God, so you don't wander off and your head get too big and you think you are God, and then God gotta humble you. Because when he humble you, he gonna really humble you. You know what I mean? So let's keep being great. We're on day 18. I'm gonna upload day 17 too, because yesterday I had a good one. I was talking about like protecting your energy. It's like protecting your energy. Stay away from certain things that that don't help you evolve or grow for the better. Stay away from people that only want to gossip and talk about bad or want to talk about the back in the days or things of that nature. So just keep going, you know what I mean? Just keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're doing something wrong when you know you're doing something right for you. You know the power that you got. Let's keep being great. Don't forget, first and last but not least, and it should be first and foremost, is put God first. Put God first and follow in Jesus' footsteps. We're not going to be perfect, but he gave us the blueprint. That being said, I'm out of here. Peace.